I'm Abigail Vatisse. You might know me as Good Gloom if you follow me here on YouTube. I have a self-titled project, and I have another project called The Shape of Sanctum. I'm also an illustrator, and I do all kinds of other creative stuff.
I'm Derek. I have a project called TOSKABYSS, and I mostly do gear reviews, so I like synthesizers and drum machines. I also am a drummer. I used to play in a hardcore band, and I have a metal project called Apportioner.
I think that collaboration is an area where our creativity can really expand. By kind of understanding and getting into the mind of another creator, we can really grow and evolve and learn more about our own process.
It is quite important to find people that you can collaborate with or bounce your ideas off. At the very least, have somebody to be able to bounce your ideas off of, even if you aren't inviting somebody into that collaborative process.
You want to make some beats, babe?
Yeah, let's do that. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to do a crash course on the Play Plus, get you up and running so that you can just start programming right away. You build the skeleton of the track, and then we'll pass it to me. I'll do a little bit, maybe we'll just do some passing back and forth, and then at some point I think we should get the guitar involved.
And perhaps a microphone so I can yell into it.
And see where we go from there.
Okay.
All right. Here's the crash course. If you take a look, right, there's a top parameter and a lower parameter for everything. Here's the top parameter. Here's how you access the bottom parameter. These two here, right? So if we go to samples, you just touch it because they're touch sensitive.
Hold up.
Mm-hmm. Touch another knob. Cool, right?
Okay, that's cool.
Now change the folder.
By moving sample?
Mm-hmm.
So this is how I kind of menu dive. So this is where I find my folders, and then if I want to find a specific sample within the base folder, for instance, then I come up here.
If you tap anywhere on this grid, it's going to place it there.
So there's no, the rows don't indicate anything specific.
Nope, you can put, you could put 16 different samples across here.
Interesting.
Do you like the tap still?
I don't know. We're gonna use Cave Tom. I think that I need a different sample. Wait, hold on.
Select pattern. This is your pattern that you have. I'm going to hold this down, and then I'll, oh geez, I placed it in too fucking wrong place.
That's
Here.
something I'm noticing that's also difficult.
Little fiddly.
There's too many tiny buttons next to each other. What about us fat finger, long-nailed fools? Maybe you can talk about how you're taking over.
Look what you did.
Oh no.
Oh no. I don't know that we're ever going to be able to recover this. Oh, Abigail.
It sounds like when Gary in that SpongeBob episode is partying and he's like clanking his eyeballs together. It's the Gary Clave.
I think we have something pretty solid to work with here. So let's go ahead and record that into Ableton.
I'd like to work in Ableton a little bit to spice it up. I'm also curious if maybe we could introduce another piece of hardware, or if you're not wanting to do that yet.
I think that that's a great idea.
So something that's kind of interesting that maybe you didn't know is that mushrooms look the way they do because it helps them with spore dispersal.
Why don't you name your project?
What do you mean? Oh. Aww.
What do you think?
Slime.
Slime?
Slime.
Okay. Let's test that, John. Is it?
Hey, 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 hey. This reduces the dynamic range overall. You're the drummer.
I love it. So yeah, maybe this might be a good time for me to come in.
So bad. And then transition into something that's a little easier to follow.
So.
Yeah, gent it.
Yeah, okay.
Sloppy tail.
Sloppy tail. Should I do it again?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm ready for bed. I'm a sleepy baby. I'm a sleepy baby.
We have just finished the track. We used the Polyend play. We used the push. You did some vocals with the mic.
You did some guitar-ing.
I played some drums in on the push, did some producing, did a master on it. So we hope that you enjoy it. We had fun making it.
It was a lot of fun. It was a long process. I think we sat down and we thought we would be done in like 2 hours. There's something fun about collaborating and creating something just on a whim, and sort of seeing what happens when you're not fixated on perfection, you don't really care about the outcome. I think that that's an important part of the creative process.
Creating in a way where you aren't really using the brakes or you aren't going in reverse. What gets put down on the paper is what's there, and then you just continue moving forward and continue adding to it and working in that way instead of being subtractive. Appreciating what collaboration does, getting outside of your own ways and your own patterns, what that does for new opportunities and for you to find things that you didn't know might exist. You know what I'm saying? So the track is going to be available on Bandcamp. Where else are we going to put it?
I don't know right now. Maybe just Bandcamp because all the other platforms are shitified. But the track is called Slime. Like climb with an S or like slime with a B. Slime.
I have a sample pack for the Polyend Play Plus. I believe you can also use it for the Polyend Play. The sample pack is comprised of samples from the Nord drum. If you are a subscriber to my channel, you've probably heard me going on and on about my album Precipice. Those samples are within this sample pack, as well as just a bunch of my favorite sounds from the Nord drum. So I would encourage you to click on the link below because there's going to be a download there. Oh, here. You could consider supporting me by clicking on the link below to purchase my sample pack. Or you can join my Patreon, where we have a Discord server and we just talk about gear and that kind of stuff. And then also I'll have this available for anybody who is a Patreon member.
Subscribe to Good Gloom. I do different stuff, obviously. If you're one of Derek's subscribers, you're probably wondering what I do. I do a lot of things. I'm really neat, and you would be benefited greatly by subscribing to me. Give my channel a listen and a watch, and you can find my music. I'm all over the place, so The Shape of Sanctum and Abigail Vatisse, and we'll add all of our links and stuff. Mm-hmm. It's so weird collaborating because we're like, but we both are plugging our different things, but we also share a brain.
We share a house too. Hey, listen, I hope it...
Bye.